An open world survival crafting game, Pal World, sells 1 million in 8 hours. So it is a monster catching open world survival and crafting game by Japanese indie developer Pocket Pair, which has been dubbed Pokemon with Guns. And it surpassed 1 million copies sold in just 8 hours.
No, it's Pokemon meets Zelda meets damn it, what's the other game?
Horizon versus
Fortnite
Ark versus Fortnite versus So here's a tweet from the developer celebrating 1 million copies sold in 8 hours. Woohoo! Since its launch on January 19th, the game has been sitting on an aggregate review score of 92% for a very positive score on Steam. The 1 million copies sold in under 8 hours was also enough to recover its entire development cost of 1 billion yen in less than a day. So just to show you a little idea of what this thing kind of looks like.
I wonder what their budget is, considering it's like an early access game, and consider like they're going to continue their budget, presumably. So I assume that they recoup the budget that they've spent up until now. I don't know.
Terrible fucking name for a game, though.
What? Hold
Anyway,
on. They knew they didn't want to put Mon in the title, okay? They're
Right.
like, we're not going to get that close to the sun.
Well, I mean, Digimon did it.
Yeah.
I know.
So here
They did it back in the day. They did it 24 years ago or whatever?
I think Digimon predated Pokemon too.
No, it
So
didn't.
in addition,
Tamagotchis predated Pokemon.
in addition, they like every day they were like, oh, 2 million in 3 days. It was like 8 million PAL tamers on Steam in less than 6 days. That's where they're at right now. 8 million copies in less than a week. Right? Now, also, these are the Steam charts ranked by all-time peak hours or gamers.
Players.
Is that
Yeah.
players? So 2 million. I mean, it's sold 8 million copies, but I guess 2,101,867. So the only thing that's above it currently, and this game just fucking came out, is PUBG. It's the only game that's currently ranked higher in terms of all-time peak.
And PUBG was free to play at one point, at least.
Yeah. And currently it's at 1,100,000 and PUBG's current is 213,000. Right? Like, I mean, it's just massively popular right now.
Sort by current?
Yeah, because PUBG is like not hot anymore.
Yeah, so it's number one current game.
Like by a long shot,
right now.
by double.
Yeah.
Right? Effectively. So
and that's at 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning.
Continuing from here, I just want to share this with you.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. And I need you, and I miss you.
That scene is so great.
So previously, Starfield was like the most hyped thing in the world and completely fell apart. It's like looking at the stats, how much they spent. It's fucking the Blair Witch of video games, you know, like a breakout success.
Well, you could probably compare the bugs as well, and it probably has fewer.
It had some bad server lag issues, I heard, but they fixed it as fast as possible. So Stone Toss said this: Pokemon with Guns game sells over 7 million copies.
Oh, they should put the gun to his head. Like, oh, missed opportunity.
Pal World developers seemingly working on a Pal World card game. What? Wasn't there?
They're
another?
like, we need to encroach on the Pokemon card game
Yeah.
now.
So hard.
Pokemon was a trading card game too, wasn't it?
I
Pal
think
World
they
Anime
already have-
when?
They already have toys of their guys up there.
So the creator shared an image on Twitter showing what appeared to be a prototype of a Pal World trading card game. While the creator didn't go into detail about the Pal World card game, the image shows that the game has been thought out with gameplay rules and different card types. The developer Pocket Pair hasn't announced anything official for the card game, but fans have been demanding it to be merchandised ever since the creator shared the image. If anything, some fans are happy to see the Power World creators going after yet another market that Pokemon dominates in Japan.
Pretty soon I'll be feeding them powered booster packs and stuff.
Pal World Tenga's when. Also,
Oh,
so
no.
apparently the Pal World devs are based. So they said the decision to make it Pokemon with guns was because they were worried the game would not be a global success unless they added guns to it because, quote, Americans like to shoot things. The gender-neutral Type A character creator was likewise because Americans sometimes want to make very ugly characters.
It's a low blow. I
thought this was a very appropriate.
Yeah.
All right. Continuing. Power World devs say they have received death threats amid Pokemon ripoff claims. Amid the explosive launch of Power World, its developers have taken to social media to say they have received death threats. Some Pokemon fans say Power World's pals are too similar to Pokemon, with a number of social media posts that place pals next to Pokemon going viral. Power World developer Pocket Pair has insisted Power World is more akin to survival crafting games such as Ark Survival Evolved and Valheim than Pokemon, but that hasn't stopped people from continuing to hit out at the game. Pocket Pair community manager Bucky, who has been active on Twitter and Power World's Discord, posted to say that they had received death threats since the game went live in early access form on January 19th. Frantically working through all my DMs and emails, I promise, Bucky said. However, you'll excuse me if I skip over the death threats to the company, and massively outlandish claims. If you're capable of writing like an actual human being, though, I'll reply ASAP. Pocket Pair CEO Takuro Mizobe also tweeted to say that they had received death threats and hit out at slanderous comments. Quote, currently we are receiving slanderous comments against our artists, and we are seeing tweets that appear to be death threats. I have received a variety of opinions regarding Power World, but all productions related to Power World are supervised by multiple people, including myself, and I am responsible for the production. I would appreciate it if you would refrain from slandering the artists involved in Power World. In a new interview published by Automaton, Mizobe addressed the questions of potential legal issues surrounding Power World's release and its likeness to Pokemon. According to the site, Mizobe said Power World cleared legal reviews and insisted there has been no action taken against it by other companies. Mizobe said, quote, we make our games very seriously, and we have absolutely no intention of infringing upon the intellectual property of other companies. Yeah, so then we got this one I got to show you guys.
Okay, so help me understand. How do I not have a case? That's literally a black Lucario.
That's not a black Lucario. That's Anubis.
Anubis?
In Power World, they call him Anubis. Yes.
What? They stand in the exact same though.
What? They can't stand the. Come on, his legs is closer. They can
What?
stand the same
A little closer? Are you
don't
for real?
have a case. Listen, you're the Pokemon CEO. We understand. You don't have a case right now. I'm trying to help you out.
I understand. Okay,
You're my client.
maybe you're right.
Like, you don't have a case with.
Is that not even?
Somebody texted me. Hold on.
Man, who are you texting, man? I'm paying for this time.
No, it's my other client. Chill, bro.
Can he not wait?
Yeah.
Is that not Eevee?
That's Crimus.
Crimus. How much time have you spent on this game?
I had to do what I had to do.
How much time? You know every Pokemon
Listen,
name.
I had to do what I had to do.
How
make
much
sure
time did you spend on
that
this game?
I had a case for you. I was looking. I was playing the game to see how much.
How much time did you spend?
40, man.
What?
40.
40 hours. This game hasn't even been out a week yet.
Time be going by fast when you playing it.
I see what's going on.
What's going on?
You protecting him.
I'm your lawyer.
You're a fan of this game.
I'm not, man. F Power World. You pay me. Come on, I play Pokemon Yellow, Blue, Red.
Get up.
I was trying to build a case for you. So I got on Power World thinking about Pokemon, I had to get detail after detail. Hour after hour, slaving pals. And I put the gameplays of Power World and Pokemon next to each other and realized it was perpendicular.
Man, this bro, get out of my house if I do. Ooh.
I like the perpendicular.
I like the Cribbis thing. That's Cribbis.
That's Christmas. The Naughty Dog developer says that making a game is hard, so Pal World is cheating somehow. So my gut is telling me Pal World is made nefariously. I just have no proof. Just dev intuition. It does feel like that, doesn't it? Making a game is just so difficult. They're cheating somehow. I just can't pinpoint how.
I think he's just mad at how much budget he has to put into all of
Yeah.
these.
So this is what their argument was.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
I would like to source my wife who found Sir Memes-a-Lot's post and shared it with me. I did not plagiarize that Instagram reel.
You did not plagiarize finding someone else's reel.